are here on the SpicyPeso Movie Hour. We have Soren Johnson and myself, Taylor Smith. And our sponsor for today is palm tea.
And whatever the hell drink I'm drinking.
Palm tea.
It's Dr. Pepper.
Shush. So we're here to do a recap of 2015.
It's pretty early in the year to do so, but because we only want to make a 10-minute video, and there have been many movies we have both seen in 2015, we're going to do that. Yeah.
All right. So we're starting off in the beginning of the year. We got Kingsman, a very, very good film, well put together. Action is absolutely van-dabby-dozy. Okay. You know, there's a lot of CG in the movie, but the movie's kind of built around CG. Not too many flaws with the film, however, in the beginning of the movie, the way that the credits are laid out.
Yeah, they have this explosion, and the credits are bouncing, and then they form words. I pointed it out. It's kind of something like out of a VeggieTales movie.
Yeah, VeggieTales. Maybe Baby Einstein. You know?
Baby Geniuses, yeah, from 1996. At least they didn't have a bunch of other dark kids movie crap, like the wide-angle close-ups, like they had in the movie Matilda.
Yeah, but it was a really good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, Kingsman. I'll put in my piece. Kingsman, I thought was a really good spy thriller. It was kind of bordering on spoof, but not Austin Powers like $1 million. You've been asleep for 30 frickin' years, dude. $1 million is not a lot, but yeah, it was like they kind of referenced spy movies. He's like, oh, you expect I'm going to reveal my plan and then find an elaborate way to kill you, and you'll find an elaborate way to escape. This ain't that kind of movie. And they're talking about, you like spy movies? Yeah. Kingsman, thumbs up.
So up next we have Terminator Genesis.
We gotta talk about Jurassic World. Don't forget, buddy.
Okay, man. Let's talk about Jurassic World. Okay. So, Jurassic World, huh?
Yes.
He eats me. Okay, so Jurassic World was an overall disappointment in my eye. You know, they said they were going to be using more animatronics. There was one animatronic, and it was kind of, because everything in this movie was CGI.
It stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, it stuck out.
It was a very good animatronic, but because the CGI dinosaurs were so terrible, when things, or at some points, you know, most of them were actually pretty good, you know, we can agree.
Yeah, some of them were pretty good, but
some of them were also pretty bad, because they probably had animatronic raptors for the scene where they were muzzled in and it was just their heads. They're like, oh, they didn't blink right. Replace the entire scene with CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looked kind of like it was a concept art of the film. You know, you didn't really feel like you were watching dinosaurs eat people or do whatever.
Especially the Indominus Rex and the T-Rex. They're saying it's the one from the first movie. You know, the same.
They had the same scars on its neck, so it.
Then again, there was it looked like it had none of the other features of that same T-Rex, and when you type in Tyrannosaurus Rex on Google Images, it looked like one of those paintings you see in a Dinosaur Atlas book. And I like Dinosaur Atlas books. They're probably one of my favorite things. But when I see that in a Jurassic Park movie, it just looks out of place, you know, because the dinosaurs just look like something in a crazy adventure movie, like the first Jurassic Park. But I would actually not say this is a disappointment, just very abnormal in the series. It just shied away so much, I think. I think just the element of the park being open just shied away so much, but then again, it really didn't, because it was only focusing on, it had a few shots of a crowd, so what? I mean, because it focused on maybe 6 characters in particular. They were the ones that it was focusing on being in hostility in this dinosaur situation, so it was pretty much just, yeah.
Alright, this is my favorite part of this movie. The flaws and the awful awful product placement. Okay, let's start with the flaws. Okay, one thing, these kids' aunt or something is running away from dinosaurs in a swamp in high heels, and is being chased by a T-Rex. She's holding a flare, running away from a T-Rex. Zooms out. Oh look, she's wearing her little Prada high heels.
But in the first movie, the T-Rex was catching up to a Jeep going at like 30 miles an hour. You know,
Yeah.
I would rather have a scene of Jeff Goldblum getting like bit in the leg, and then having him ride on the back of Bryce Dallas Howard, the lady, piggyback style, being like, must go faster, must go faster. It would be probably the worst movie ever made, but then again, it would be hilarious.
It would be quite amusing. You know, just overall, those kids are just annoying.
Yeah, and they have that divorce subplot that went absolutely nowhere.
Yeah, it's like,
They mentioned it
parents
was...
are getting divorced. They're getting divorced. At the end of the movie, hi mom, hi dad. Did you have fun, kids? Yeah. No. Just no. Okay, that guy with the margarita, he was running, he's like, oh, I'm being attacked by pterodactyls. Another flaw, pterodactyls don't eat people, they eat like fish, okay, they're birds. There's some other carnivorous birds that were there with the pterodactyls, but a pterodactyl would like impale a guy and then fly up and drop him. Not even eating them, just dropping them. That doesn't make any sense.
And the very brutal and I thought was very mean-spirited death scene of that lady who was taking care of them, who was hired by Bryce Dallas Howard. Remember her?
Yeah.
Yeah, the selfie type taken lady. You know, when she died, it was so drawn out. She was getting tossed back and forth, mutilated by each different dinosaur that they could milk to get another toy made. Bless you. And another thing that happened is like when they had the death scene and it was so brutal, people asked the director, who is very like he seems very kind of sad as a person, Colin Trevorrow. He never smiles in his pictures. Want to see what it looks like when I smile?
Hey! We forgot one thing. It's a cartoon. It's Inside Out. Disney Pixar movie. Pretty good. I actually personally liked it more than Jurassic World. I know you can try and snipe me from a window if you like. It won't work. I'm invincible. Okay. But it's basically about this person Riley. Okay.
Everybody's
she's
seen the
from
trailer.
Minnesota.
They know what
She's
it's about.
hockey.
They know what it's about, man.
No, okay, so it's about this mopey person who's like, this one was dog dies.
Yeah.
And then this I can't believe it. We're dying. Yay! That kind of,
like,
crazy.
joyful about everything.
Joyful about everything.
My favorite character was Lewis Black because anger is like,
Yes,
he was happy when he's happy, and it's genuine.
Yes.
But he's not just happy for the sake of being happy like Joy, or sad for being sad and sad.
One thing that, there's a few flaws in this movie though. Okay, so the mom, there's at the end, you get to see inside their head, or in certain scenes. Okay, the mom puts her hair in a ponytail for like half an hour. Now, these little people inside her head just happen to be A, wearing the same outfit as her, and B, wearing a ponytail. So they show a bunch of people with the little things inside their head, and they're all wearing the same clothes and have the same hairstyles as these people. Yet the main character, Riley, it's just random people, okay? So it's basically Riley is the only person who has default little head beings, and everyone else's are designed around them, okay?
Hashtag Pixar rant.
Another thing, okay, there's this thing, it's like a long-term memory, okay? And they have these little memory balls, and they're like bowling balls, okay? And there's like a 500-foot drop onto like a sea of these glass bowling balls, okay? If you fell into water at that height, you would probably die. But these are glass bowling balls.
Yeah, they got the Disney thing where they just fall and they like fall on their neck. They bounce up and they're like, yay! I saw
they are falling from 500 feet off a cliff into bowling balls made of glass, and they are alive. They are unscathed. Also, there's another character that we like. He's a cracked up hobo. He's made out of cotton candy. His name is Bing Bong. Okay, he's fantastic.
He is definitely the best character in the movie.
Definitely.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
You know. So
see Inside Out, yes, yeah.
So there's a few more movies that we missed, but these movies, it's like,
But
you know,
we didn't
like
give a damn enough to see them.
You know, action movies that A, we haven't seen, or B, have just been released like 60 times in other movies. You know, those kind of things. You don't need to see those. We don't need to review those, okay?
I actually like pretty much all the Expendables movies except for the first one. The Expendables sequels were good.
Expendables movie is awful.